Now let's go into a speed comparison between both these phones. I can't even talk today. They both have the Apple A9 chip inside of it with 2 gigabytes of RAM, the first iPhones to bring 2 gigs of RAM, which is pretty exciting. So let's go and see which one is the faster phone between both of these. And I don't know why, but my voice is cracking all over the place. Let me go and increase the brightness a little bit on there. Let's go and get started. Let's do phone calls. 3, 2, 1. And pretty much the same thing. They have the same chipset like I mentioned, so there's not really going to be that big of a difference, at least I don't think so. App stores 3, 2, 1. And the 6S Plus actually was faster there. The 6S taking its time, no problem with that at all. Scrolling through, you can see, I mean, the 6S Plus was definitely far ahead, so I didn't think there was going to be that big of a speed comparison between these two, but there actually might be. Hopping out of those two, music 3, 2, 1. Pretty much the same thing too. As always, I have a bunch of these third-party apps. I don't want to spend a crazy amount of time on here because, like I mentioned, they have the same exact thing for the most part. So Snapchat 3, 2, 1. 6S Plus again is the faster one. I don't know why the 6S Plus is so much faster. Stack 3, 2, 1. They have the same chipset inside of them, so there really shouldn't be that crazy of a difference. And it did look like it was faster to pull up the stack here, but it was faster to load up the ad itself on this device. So take that as you will. As always, I have a bunch of these third-party apps we were already doing. Let's go into Instagram 3, 2, 1. Oh, and I forgot to click it there, so let's just hop out of there. Let's do Twitter 3, 2, 1. And I think the 6S was faster there. Netflix 3, 2, 1. And I think the 6S Plus was just a little bit faster there. Quizlet 3, 2, 1. Thank you 3, 2, 1. And you can see the 6S was faster there, which is very strange because the 6S Plus was winning first. Now, in terms of the actual gameplay, I want you to see the graphics in and of itself. So I don't know if it's going to make me, I don't even know what it's doing right now. But regardless, the graphics are actually primarily the same on both. I mean, if you look at them, there's not going to be that big of a difference, and they're actually still pretty smooth, which is pretty surprising. Snake versus Blocks 3, 2, 1. And there you go. The iPhone 6S again was the faster one. 6S Plus just a little bit behind. As always, getting into a little bit of some gameplay. I don't really think there's going to be that big of a difference here, considering they're both, fairly the same. But we're actually seeing some pretty big differences, which is so surprising to me. Let's go and end it off with Temple Run 3, 2, 1. With devices like these, it's always so surprising because they have the same chipsets inside of them, yet there are still some pretty big differences. I don't know what we got here, but this one was kind of faster to load up, so that was kind of surprising in a way. But let's get into some gameplay and see if there's even that big of a difference between these two here. And as always, this is a basic game, so it's going to be pretty much the same. So I think when it comes down to the speed comparison, I'm actually pretty shocked that there's even some comparison at all. Like the 6S Plus, as you guys saw, kind of glitched out there. The RAM seems to be better on the iPhone 6S, which is so crazy to me. So I think when it comes down to that, that is one pretty big area. I think the iPhone 6S may be the better performing phone on iOS 14 at least than the 6S Plus. So in terms of that, that pretty much covers it up. Let's go.